Hello. So I am doing a boob job, breast reduction, finally. I have been waiting for this for basically more than 15 years. I'm 32. I have a 34G, and I've been in 2 car accidents, so I have a lot of neck pain, and it's really, really, really uncomfortable all the time. I cry some days. I just feel like I can't turn my head. And if only there would be a little lift, I feel like it's life-changing. It's going to be life-changing. And I wish somebody would have told me about Care Credit a long time ago. I always thought I just had to come up with the money, and I don't know. Obviously, I should have looked into it more, but I was dealing with addiction, which is another lovely thing that's going to add some interesting challenges to this experience. So I've been an opiate addict on and off for 10 years. So now I've been clean for almost 2 years. But I am on methadone, but I'm worried about the pain. Not sure if I'm going to take the pain pills that the doctors give me. I want to be honest, I want to, so we'll see what happens. My parents really don't want me to. I'm staying at their house right now, and you can tell I'm really nervous, but I'm glad that I'm with them while I go through this, because I'm going to need support, and it's going to be, I don't know what's going to happen with my addiction through this. The beast will come out for sure. I think it already is a little bit, so this is going to be interesting, but this is something that is really affecting my life. For right here, it's hurting all day. Right now, it's hurting because I had really bad whiplash, and so my spine is curved like this, so the weight just pulls and makes that even more. And then there's just pressure right here all the time. So, and I run. I'm a runner. I love working out and running. So I can't even imagine what it's going to be like to just be able to run without it hurting every step of the way. And also, something I noticed, I didn't realize, but I go like this, and I realize that's how it should feel to breathe. When I go like this, I actually don't get a full breath. The weight of my breasts inhibit my rib cage from getting a full breath every day, all day. So people, I think anyone should get whatever size boobs they love, but be careful you don't go too big, because it can cause problems, neck problems. It can cause anxiety because I'm not getting a full breath, so I feel a little bit contracted all the time. So I'm a 34G. I'm a little overweight right now. I'm 157. I used to be all through my 20s, I was always 135 or 140, but these last few years, I think being on methadone, it's been hard to keep some weight off, but I've been trying to lose as much as I can right before the surgery. Hopefully I'll get down a few pounds, but because then the idea is if I lose weight after, they might sag, but I'm planning on going pretty small. For the cc's, at first I was thinking 500, but I think I want to go a little less, maybe to be around a 34D cup size. I don't know if anyone has any advice about, if they have 400 cc's or whatever, if you feel if you're a runner, what a good size is. Obviously I want to feel beautiful and sexy, but yet I want to be able to just do things without them getting in the way. Also, another thing is I have this scar. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it covers like my whole left breast. And when I was 4.5, I was in a fire, sort of a self-inflicted fire. Like you can see, so this is a 34 double D, so I'm kind of falling out of it, but anyway. So when I was 4.5, I set my nightgown on fire, and I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and they did a skin graft. And so my boobs, you know, I've always had self-confidence issues because of that, but then also they're uneven because of how the scar tissue like pushes this boob over to the left. So they're really uneven. And that's just, you know, when I meet somebody and I take off my shirt and there's a giant scar, I mean, it's really debilitating, and it's made me extremely self-conscious throughout my life. And something I didn't really realize was like this fear of rejection that I have. Like, I'm extremely afraid of like applying for a job because I'll get rejected, or, you know, things like that. And I do think it's affected like how a lot of things in my life. But at the same time, it's made me really strong because I've, you know, had to fight through a lot of stuff. I got my massage license, and now I got my cosmetology license, and so, you know, I've managed to get some things done amidst my addiction and everything. But this is just like a turning point for me. This last year has been so good. I've worked so hard, and my parents said they would pay for half if I finished school. So I literally worked so hard this year on myself, my addiction, beauty school, which is not easy. It was a pretty big school full of like really bitchy girls and a really mean teacher who apparently hated me. And so I didn't even think I was going to make it through this year. It was really scary, but I did. And this is my freaking reward. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's happening. It's happening on Tuesday, you guys, which is, I don't know what day it is. It's Thursday, so in 5 days. 5 days. So, yeah, I think I'm going to continue doing this. I guess it does kind of help to talk about it. I think it does kind of help to talk about it. And I'd love to hear anyone else's experience with the breast reduction, with implants or without, or anything. And like the post-op. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm nervous, but one of the things too is like the scarring with my scar. I don't know, the healing might be a little more difficult. I know the doctor seems really confident, and he's really good with reconstructive surgery, but you know, he did have to warn me that that scar tissue like might take a little longer to heal, like to close back together. So this is gonna be an interesting journey. But I think the main thing that's freaking me out is like, well, one of the main things is the pain pills, like whether I should take pain pills or not. But yeah. So also, the size for the CCs, I think I'm gonna do like 450 or 475 either high or moderate high profile. I'd love to also hear your guys' opinions on that, like if your experience. I want it to feel natural, but like also, you know, perky. Anyway, hopefully I don't freak myself out with all these decisions. I'll know what to do by then because I'm going to watch like a bazillion videos. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I can't wait to show you guys more, I guess, when it gets closer to surgery.